ちょっと待ってね、これね、なんか映像が出るんだよ。ほら。全然何の映像かわかんないけど、めちゃめちゃ気になる。うわーしということで皆さん、神々052区個人税ぐらい方生物的べちばんのまがた湖です。のれんにけのたけると、湖じゃない。海だ。その海の謎が明らかになるのかしら、13年越しに。たけると、メダリクルツウェルカムというところでね、こちらです。アランウェイク2。私の、こう、ストレス値をガンガンに上げてくれた前作。あれ、アランかな？今作は、ちょっとその、ゲームプレイ映像みたいなの見た限りだと、まあ、いいんじゃないでしょうかと。悪くないんじゃないでしょうか。というところでね、どれでやるか絶対こっちの方がいいよね。ストーリーモード。ノーマルハード。ノーマルいけると思う？また配信中に舌打ちすると思うよ、これ。また配信中に舌打ちすることになっちゃうよ。Wake 2, yes! ストーリー、ノーマル、ハード。ノーマル？途中で難易度変えるか。最近のゲームやし途中でストーリーに変える。いきますか、じゃあ。な感じでね、どういうゲームか。ちなみにね、昨日ね、ここまでやったらね、クラッシュしまくってた。原因突き止めてね、あれしたんだけど、昨日めちゃめちゃ焦ってた。もしかしてできないのかとか思ってたけど、なんとかなった。おい！
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer.
字幕消えんの早いんだよな。
Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story.
すんげえグラフィック良くなったよね。当たり前っちゃ当たり前だけど。
In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
字幕がちょいちょい仕事してない。マッティさん、コンビの海。湖じゃない。海だだよ。湖だけど多分最初。はい、というところで、ここからゲームスタートなそうなんですよ。誰なんでしょうか、この人は。全然顔がね、見せてくんないのよ。誰なんでしょう、この人は。昨日ここまで確認した。ここまで確認して、ムービーやるだと困るなと思ったからね。でさ、あれそうだよね。違う？あ、さっきの鹿が。字幕、土曜なんでやる気でです。字幕仕事して。センシティブ、裸のおじちゃんが。いや、多分パンツは履いてる。 パンツは履いてる。Only underwear おっさんのケツがこここっちかこの人は何をてか誰なんだ。明かりも何も持ってないマルゴッシーなんだけど、マルゴッシーおじちゃんなんだけどねえ、ささやき声聞こえる。泥まみれの反乱のおっさんと関わりたくないわな行きましょうっつって。うわ、びっくりしたー。マジかよ、ジャンプスキルあんのかよ。走れるわ。走ることができるって言ってたわ。走ってからサプライズスキャリー Oh my gosh I hate jump scare Oh my gosh I'm not good このゲームってホラーゲームなのか。アランウェイク2ってホラーゲームなんですか。わかりわかり。あ、押し込まなくてもいけるのかこれ。なんか実績がちょっと待って。Let's go. Light didn't vanish there and made it grow.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo.
この右の女性主人公らしいんだよ。
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Cauldron Lake!
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Invitation! ごめん、ちょっと待ってくれる？
I think I hear someone.
あれ、めちゃめちゃ私硬い今。
Could be our deputy.
I
Look
can
it.
go take a look.
私今すげえカクカクが。
Quit your belly aching, Thornton. I'm up here now. That's just how the cookie crumbles.
ちょっと待っててくれる？ちょっと待っててくれる？パンってやつ、すごい嫌なんだけど。ちょっと待っててね。あれ、なんだあれ。エピックか？パンってなるやつすごい嫌だ。なんだあれ。ちょっと待って。マジで待って。あれすっごい嫌だ。すっげえ嫌だ。あれ、なんだろう。エピック。ごめんね。ちょっと待ってて、マジで。すっごい。もう今日はいいか。今日はいいか。ごめんね。もう、気になってしょうがないんだけど。やべえ、すんげえカクカクする。ちょっと待って。ちょっと待ってね。もう一回待ってね。これで画面フォーカス外すとあれだな。ちょっと待ってね。もうダメだ。アプリがもうあれみたい。ちょっと待ってね。相当重いってことだな。でもね、グラフィックね、最低にしたのよ、実は。リアリティと画質をしますが、グラフィック処理の負担を減らすことができます。オフ。設定を高くするとより多くのグラフィック処理能力が必要です。オフ。産卵オブジェクト、中。これどう？ダメだ。すんごいさっきのおじちゃんとこでももしかしてそうだった？ちゃんと見てなかったな。全部手。これ最低設定ですね。うわー、硬っ。いっか、これでとりあえず。
Hey, over here.
Over here!
Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
犯行の目撃者はいる。てかさ、ごめん待って、すげえ表情、すげえんだけど。
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
ちょっとごめん、もう一回待ってて、ごめん。コメントが、私の方のコメントに出てきてくんない。ちょっと待ってね。OK。ちょっと待ってね。失礼。遺体を見てみよう。
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
祈り皆さんこんばんは。雑貨店で相
Before
当
we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
精神世界の内部にある調査ボードを使える。は？
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
は？調査ボードはサーガの思考技術はボードを使えば手がかりを分析して操作を進展させることができる。ああ。と言われましても。殺人事件のわずかな違い、死体に共通するのは傍聴のみで死因は共通しない。死後に水没させられた。これさっきのおじいちゃんか。被害者、2010年に失踪している。それ以外に共通点はない。さっきのこれかな、パーシーウルフって人かな。ちょっと待って、どうしよう。私のところにコメントがちゃんと流れてこないぞ。不思議な能力出てきたね。ちょっとちっちゃい本見ないといけない。これ。帰りたい。帰りたいけど、ちょっとその前にいろいろ見てみたい。何これ。見れないのか。どんどんいろいろ増えてくのかな。精神世界これいるこの辺いるか精神世界で。これもそうだけど。あ、これ電話してた子供か。はい。
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
精神世界を訪問しても時間は止まらない。入るメリットが見つからないな。
Hey, Casey.
Fancy place.
You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Real funny, Anderson.
おー、細けえな。階段降りる時のモーションが歩いてる時と違
Stairs
う。
are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old. Whoa.
ミラー峠。遠くに見える雄大な山はコールドのレイクを見下ろすかの有名なミラー峠です。見る角度によって美しい山の姿が穏やかな湖面に映ります。その壮大な逆さ絵はまさにミラーです。そういうことなんだ、ミラー峠って。
Fucking nature.
Fuck.
Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Ah. グラフィック最低にしててもこのクオリティなのなんか
Not a
すげえ
bad
な。
place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
相変わらずカクカクしてんね。カクカクだね。
Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain.
アンブレラ。
The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
ジェネラルストア。
How much clearer can I make it, Mulligan?
角がさだね。
Hey!
PC 大丈夫。
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
I'm not sure.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
これ以上
Oh, FBI, huh? That's so cool.
That's so
Hunting
cool.
down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
He's joking.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
PC
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now he didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders?
あ
Step body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
最初のキーイメージをアンロックした精神世界で調査ボードに配置しよう。キーイメージを選択し、A でキーイメージを選択し調査ボードに配置しよう。
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
キーイメージを調査ボードに配置すると新たな捜査が始まる。キーイメージが配置され、新たな疑問が出現する。完璧な味見だ。ここに調査しに来た一連の事件で関連があるか確かめないとか。目標は Y の調査ボードで確認できる現場を調べる。調査ボードを使用できるようになった B でボードを閉じてから目標を達成できる。あはあは遺体から手がかりを回収して捜査を発展させよう。なんか全然違うゲームだね。
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. The killer left the heart right next to the body.
心臓を捧げよう。
Inside stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
すっげえ雑なさ、切り傷なのにすっげえ綺麗に心臓取れたの、随分。新たに見つかった手がかりは未解決の疑問と鍵になる。これは過去の殺人事件と一致する。 出された心臓が遺体の近くにあるテーブルの上に置かれたものになっていた。犯行の途中だったということか。違うんだ。え？あれ？あ？あ、そういうことね。
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
手がかりによって未解決の疑問が解き明かされ、推理がアンロックされた。操作を進めると新たな疑問がアンロックされ、目標がアップデートする。アップデートされた目標を確認できる。事件現場を調べる。被害者の詳細を知る。殺人犯の詳細を知る。あ。
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
足跡か。あ。誰かに話しかける。
Was he killed here or brought here after? Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
あれ？あいつ？これ知ってた。
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
クビになった後で彼に何があった？彼は2010年からずっと行方不明。ああ、うん。
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
クビになった後彼に
So
何があっ
what
た？
happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
おお。あ、
Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting. Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Mm-hmm. Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. Need to think about it.
おお。ゲーム性変わったね。1が戦闘一辺倒だったのもあるけど。あれね。1しんどかった。ケイシー・ナイチンゲールは自制心を失い FBI をクビになった。ケイシーの人を見る目を私は信頼している。被害者は精神的に不安定だったんだろう。被害者はロバート・ナイチンゲール。
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
複数の足跡。
Bootprints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
計画的か偶発的か。
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
被害者はどこから来た？
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
は？こいつ何者だよ。
This mug always cheers me up.
プロファイリング。ナイチンゲール。何？ああ。行方不明者。
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
イタコかなんかなのか、この人は。イタコの能力使ってないか？
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. A Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
コールドランレイから来た。あれもうプロファイルも上がったよね。湖畔を確認する。あ、湖畔じゃねえ。湖岸を確認する。
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow.
心の中に入るのはそれプロファイルだ
Let's
ね。
take a look down by the lake.
サイコメトリーの領
Sounds
域。
good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
死ぬんちゃう？
This one of your
主
hunches.
人公が走るとこの人も走ってくれ
Did
る。
something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Mm-hmm. Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though.
Oh.
There's a piece of paper on the ground. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Mm-hmm. Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
Oh no.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
Reading
the words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept,
even if they knew it would end up hurting them? Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
この
You were
パ
right.
ンパンがすごい
This
気
is
にな
right
る。
up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
プロファイリング
I。should profile Nightingale about this page.
あ、
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
はあ。
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page. This page, the first page that they had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here. What they were doing. Someone playing a game with them. Leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them. Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
足跡を岩の下から現れてる。ありがとう、途絶えた。
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
ナイチゲールの中に何かが隠されてる。ナイチゲールに何があったか突き止めるって調査ボードではないのか。他に何かある。それか。と、原稿
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
了解。了解。コールドローレイク殺人事件。すごいな。書いたことが現実に起きる原稿。
Casey,
チー
I
ト能
think
力だよ
something's
な。
been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
私が動かないと動かないのか、この人。パンパン
Whoever
が
wrote
すごい
that
気になる。
page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control. Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
冷静に考えたらマジで書いたことが現実になる原稿ってやべえな。チート能力だよな。
Hey, you made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
これカッサカサだな、この人。酒焼け前日にテキーラショット何杯か行ったでしょ。
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. but the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deer Fest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
このひょうきんのやついいな。ソントン保安官いいな。
Thanks.
車でブライトフォール
Let's
ズ
get the
戻る。
car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Sounds good. あ、床を押さないといけないね。
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside.
さっきとタバコでカッツカツ。
Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
デスノートのアッシュなんよ。すごい。デスノートはさ、対象の人をあれするけどさ、この原稿はさ、空間そのものに干渉するからね。世界そのものに干渉するからね。神だよね。神々の遊びの一種だよね、もう。さっきのソーントン保安
Can't
官
fit。the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for...
すげえ。階段登る時のモーションちゃんと、すげえな。すげえな、このゲーム。最新技術か？そう、実はね、このゲームね、グラフィックドライバー最新のバージョンに上げないとプレイできないやつでね、超クラッシュしてたんで、昨日、グラフィックドライバーのやつ、更新してて。ちょっと瞬間移動して、おいおいおい、びっくりした、今、ハマったかと思った。あれあれケイシーケイシーケイシーケイシーおおえ
Here we are.
どっか、
Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
どっから来た Mountains Mountain
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
ムービーは動ける
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
Did they use some stuff from the Resident Evil engines? I'm not, but maybe. No, maybe.
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town. The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie?
Don't know, don't care. How much have you had? Not enough. That's how much. Never enough coffee. Oh, that rich, bittersweet nectar. Get it at Coffee World. Get it where you can. Get it now.
Jesus, Charlie.
Oh. Oh.
Man, it is sweaty in these suits, isn't it? Charlene, are you so comfortable?
ダイナあれか
You don't think the amount of hot
It's a town from before.
Oh dear.
Bootleg te... advertisement?
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
ティム・ブレーカー
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files.
Oh.
Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's
Oh.
Let me guess. Missing person cases.
ジュークボックスは壊れている。かわいそうに同じ曲を何度もかけられたせいで壊れてしまったんだろう。私はココナッツは好きだが、それでも限度ってもんがあるだろう。どこだって
Can't believe that happened.
これか。
Still feel like I'm pretty
Excuse me.
sick.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
何を見たか話してもらえる
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
なぜカルトだと思う
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree. The cult of the tree.
森ネズミ
Cult of the tree."
森ネズミ
Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
なぜコルドロン行くんだ
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
プロファイリングをしろって出た樹木の教団
The cult of the tree.
何の能力なのこれ
telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
コルドロンに
The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the writer fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth.
何の能力なんだこれあれなんで目撃者に話を聞くまだ聞けてない
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing, Tammy.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing Deerfest.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me. I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl? She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember. How do you know I have a daughter? Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time. No. You're mistaking me for someone else. If you say so.
Huh? なんだこれ私に話しかけた今。誰？どれ？どれ？違うの？何？どういうこと？ま
All
た
set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Kissy, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been.
ね、ローズってさ、
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
ローズってあれだよね。あれ違ったっけ？プロファイリングじゃねえ。
Hey, boss.
That same waitress.
Downstairs
Yes.
ready to go.
Yes, exactly.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible.
あ、さっ
Lead
き
the
の
way,
人たち。
Sheriff.
マップ。
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
Hey.
あの人いねえかな？ It's okay.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examination. Yes.
今おかしかったでしょ、絶対。足。うん。
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking.
Oh.
Okay. Let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What are the... Aha! They did leave something inside his chest.
Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
This looks like text.
は
A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up.
死んでから沈められた。
There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
ハートに刻んでるってこと？どっからあ？調べきってないもしかして。あ？調べたよね。ん？ああ。
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
遺体からわかることは、これ多分初回だからもうつなげればいいだけになってるけど、犯人がこれを心臓に書いたらどうやって何と書いてあるかわからない。ハートに直接刻んじゃったのか。死因はこっちか。あれ？ああ。
Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removal. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
はい。あ、マップか。死体が生き返って湖から出てきたってことになるよね。原稿だ。
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
なんで遺体安置所にあんだよ。
No, wait!
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Show me the clicker.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
I'll make you pay.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
敵に見つからないようになるべく光の中にいるようにしよう。敵に見つからないように。
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
安全地帯は体力が一部回復する。戦闘中に安全地帯から離れたり攻撃したりすると安全地帯が一時的に使用できなくなる。
Go!
どこどこどこどこどこ。
Vanished.
もうここで帰った方がいいよ。うおーチャプターエンドおー面白くなってまいりました。
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this.
さっきのさ、書類があるぞっつって消えた人が一番かわいそうなんだけど。あららららららら。
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal, their purpose.
あ。だって、ナイチンゲールが襲ってきた。
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
あんたのその能力も十分合理的なあれなさそうだけどね。合理的な説明がつくかっつったらそんなことはなさそうだけど。まだなんか。
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake.
こっちみんな。
He was there too. Nightingale was, but wasn't a taken, a creature of darkness. He was beyond her reach, where some other strange reality, the dark place, merged with ours. This place and the dark place, a tarp thrown over top, drowning everything beneath it, a flood of darkness, soaking into everything, spoiling it, rotting it. The page called this area an overlap. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult, required precise steps, a ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster before he killed again. Her job, he'd be inside, waiting for her.
ナイチンゲールの行き先を突き止める。さっきの原稿、プロファイリング。違うね。ラジオ？期待以上に面白いぞ。つかね、ストーリーがなんか映画っぽくてすごい。これ違うな、曲か。で、マッ 特にあ、コールドンレイクに戻ろう。
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
怪物にならないための儀式だとしたら、鹿集団が。
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared.
Miro.
Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
この人さっき入り口にいた人か。
That's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
Oh.
Yeah, right.
Oh.
Well, that's all crazy talk.
Oh,
Monsters aren't real, and what do you mean the sheriff disappeared? Like poof? He's gone like magic? Magic's not real.
装備。
Magic's not real. Right? Mulligan?
No, Thornton. Monsters aren't real, and magic's definitely not real.
Knew that.
つか、ウォーターサーバーブクブク言うゲーム初めて見た。珍しい。あー、すげえ。
They're a fine pair.
お菓子。ゲームの好きなゴミのみ。ちょっといい感じのゲームですよ。ちょっと探索ちょっとしようか。何？
Oh dear.
Huh?
Oh dear. I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. If only had a tour guide. Also, it's bear season. Bear. Help.
落ち着いてんな。
Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow. Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right. I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine, and I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Yanko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government, and that's why at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours we say, fuck the government. We have bolt cutters. Oh wow. You think of everything, and we'll take you anywhere.
Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of White Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak.
何これ?
The tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner Coffee Thermos.
何だったんだ。何だったんだ。ちょっと変な CM 感ある。政府のフェンスをどうのこうのでボルトカッターを用意したぜとか言ってたからね。だいぶやべえやつだぞ。この人はなんだこの引き出し。つかもう懐中電灯よくねえか。どうやって切るんだこれ。お、もらってくよ。どうかな。この人たちさ、 仕事してるふりしてるんだよ。画面が変わってないんだ。
My client has been held here long enough. Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
Just a moment, ma'am. Someone will be right with you.
はい。こんなの精神世界に入れちゃうのか。さっきのビデオ精神世界に入れちゃった。ホーム画面で一生ポチポチしてる。これなんだい？あ、これか。なんか、まあ、いっか。あ、ほら、なんだこれ。治療パッド。探索するもんだな。あ、保安事務所内。で、この辺はここに、あれがあったよね。牢屋。
How many times do we have to do this, Walter? Huh? I'm at my wit's end with you.
I want out! Something bad's going down. I can feel it. Let me out!
なんか、広くなったね、ここ。
I like throwing you in jail every other day. No, I don't. Do you have any idea how much paperwork you're causing me? What's a lot?
これも事件解決のためにいただくで。いただくで。
I can't get through this.
はい。トイレか。トイレットペーパーを盗んでる奴がいるの分かってるぞ。数を数えていたら毎日予備のトイレットペーパーが丸々1個なくなってる。ここでは盗みはやばって済む問題じゃないぞ。なんといってもここは保安官事務所だからな。いつか必ず証拠を押さえてここから追い出してやるからな。なんて卑劣な野郎だ。トイレットペーパーの数を数えるなんて頭がおかしいのか。紐を持て余してるみたいだな。喧嘩してんじゃん。ずーっと電話鳴ってる、ずーっと。マイクか。行くか、ケイシー。
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
A smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP.
懐中電灯どうやって消す？懐中電灯どうやって消す？
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead.
懐中電灯。もういらないと思うの、懐中電灯。ちょっと待って。懐中電灯。フラッシュライト。B! あ。B でした。ロールオーバー。
Mercado won't roll over on the issues.
B。カチャ。カチャ。20マキシマム。大丈夫。前作もそうだっけ？もう操作。車で違う場所に移動。はあ。
Clock out, get a beer. Or maybe 3.
コールドローレイク。オープンフィールド的な感じかな、これ。ムービーは軽いよ。
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex, Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
あれ、なんか先客がいない？The heart!
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case.
すげえななんだよ、ケイシー。
I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Hey, hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted area signs don't do a damn thing, huh?
あっちに話しかけないといけない？
Hello, Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on an important government
あれ、
business.
さっきのやつか。
Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
いいおじちゃんだな。
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous sweater, Saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Pulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't know right through a garbage can.
Raccoon.
That's all for now.
おい。お待たせ、ケイシー。
Let's get to the murder site, Casey.
いいおじちゃん。オフェンスに対してボルト勝った。まあ、そんぐらいのワイルドさがあってもいいんじゃないかな。
A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve. Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
We've seen this symbol before.
Good eye.
これ、あ、
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
あれ、影。闇のあれになってない？闇のオーラ出てない？ぼやけてる足跡のとこだけ。あかんなんとちゃう？来るんちゃう？来るんちゃう？来るんちゃう？来るんとちゃう？
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd he go from here?
Whoa!
The presence.
ちょっと待って。ちょっと待ってね。ちょっと待ってね。こんくらい。
Nightingale
よ
isn't
し。
far.
くそ、動かしやがって。あ、どっかー。魔女の柄杓、その形からコールドロンレイクって名付けられたその湖自体には謎らしきものはない。しかし、湖にまつわる謎めいた物語は数多く存在する。湖は地下世界に続く不気味な入り口になっているとか、湖そのものを大釜にして飛躍を作る魔女の話もある。伝説によると、愛に破られた地元の保安官が魔法をかけられたと言って相手の女性を訴えた。魔女は溺死したが、彼女が落とした柄杓が巨大な木に成長して魔女の柄杓と呼ばれるようになった。不当な仕打ちをした者たちに復讐するために彼女は戻ってきた。本当に魔女になったのだ。彼女は保安官を湖で溺死させて、彼の心臓を取り出し、鍵付きの箱の中に保管した。その心臓を使えば保安官を湖から呼び出すことができるという。そして彼女のためにさらなる復讐を行わせることも伝説はそう語っている。これあれ？この間の？なんだあれ？
These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it.
フラッシュライトの氷をあげる。これか。
My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
なんだこれ。ここ。 魔女の小屋。まるっきり今の状況でね。赤。At the bottom from the previous game. The wake. First. 初代ってなんつうんだ。マップマップマップマップ。マップ見んのめんどくせえな。マップもうちょっとスパスパって見れる方がいいな。ここか。どっこいせ。
This is the witch's hut.
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
This fuse is busted.
Oh. 金曜日、ミッチから家族と一緒に引っ越すことを聞いた。最悪だ、彼女のことが好きだとまだ伝えていないのに。でももうどうでもいい。ミッチの両親はもっといい仕事について彼女を大都市のもっといい学校に通わせたいと考えている。それも同然だ。誰がブライトフォールズなんかに住みたいと思う？日曜日、それでミッチに気持ちを伝えた。彼女はありがとうと言った。心が痛んだ。夕べもまた夜中に抜け出して湖のそばの大きな家に行った。いつものように、ここから見てるだけじゃなく、いつものように、ここでじっとしている代わりに、いずれにしても、あそこで何か変なことが起きている。その真相を突き止めよう。明日はもっとちゃんとした道具を持ってあそこに戻る。家の中に入る方法が見つかるはずだ。そしたら中の写真を撮ろう。すごいことになりそうだ。ユーズ？違う。ハンドガンのかな。
This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though.
Cute.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
ここじゃとんでもないことが起きることがある。でも怖くなった時は思い出せばいい。ウェイクさんがいつも見守っているぞ。原稿の断片。配信世界で原稿の断片を使用すると武器のアップグレードができる。全然足りねえや。1個しか入手してないけど、12、12、18。射撃ボタンを流してると自動射撃モードになり、発射速度が大幅に上昇する。マガジンサイズを 50% 回遊コードを増加させる。回遊コードじゃねえ。なんだっけ ?BR って。HTML だった気がする。連続ヘッドショット。2連続でヘッドショットをすると敵をより長くスタンできる。ヘッドショットの概念があるぞ。ヘッドショットの概念があるぞ、今作。今気づいたけど。今誰かいた？今気づいたけどさ、私のちょうど左肩のところにあるのライトなんだけどさ、自動回復しないね、今回。あ、で、ヒューズ。Upgrade? Yes. 休憩室でゲームのセーブコーヒーポット
Another page. Making progress.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
はあ。さっきの看板かえ？この辺他何もない？あ。魔女の小屋。ポルトレンレイクの魔女が住んでいた。ここにはまだ彼女の霊が取り付いているかもしれない。 翻訳の時のミス。さっきの BR。HTML だった気がするけど、なんだっけな。太字にするみたいな、なんかそういうあれだった気がするわ。先ほどの看板だよね、多分。ズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブズブ ザブザブザブザブザブザブ。待って。ちゃ、no.
I already took care of all this. The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual.
Ritual.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message?
Oh. Oh. 違うね、マップじゃなくて原稿。
Witch's ladle, towering over Saga, watching her and the witch. The image of the witch in the sign, Nightingale's heart, a cold, dead lump in her hand. Her definition of sanity had changed since she arrived in this town, but she trusted the pages, was forced to. Saga addressed the witch. She squinted to read the first part of the ritual words, the smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory, the words she had read on the page. I brought you the heart witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign. This was the key. The tree was the threshold.
Eh? Huh? なんかね、右下になんか出てんだけど、どれだ？これか。
I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head.
話しかけられてんじゃん。
Stop. Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's ladle?
Zap, 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 zap. Huh? Oh. 境界駅を開くための儀式を行う。あ、これ。あ？原稿。なんだこれ。
My first ever prank on Casey. A true classic.
ラジオ。これは何？あ、どんどん増えてく。あ、なんか見つけたやつね。ちょっと待って、原稿。コールドロンレイクの教会を開く。魔女の柄杓がサーガの前にそびえ立つ。それは彼女と魔女を見ている。看板の中の魔女の肖像。ナイチンゲールの心臓。彼女の手の中の冷たい死んだ塊。彼女がこの町に着いて以来、正気という言葉の彼女の定義は変わっていた。しかし彼女は原稿を信じた。そうするしかなかった。サーガは魔女に話しかけた。彼女は目を細めて読んだ。あれ？心臓を持ってこないといけない？ これだよね。心臓？これじゃないの？じゃなかったら。あ？puzzle, maybe riddle. I think I need a key or something.戻ってみるか？心臓？マップは普通に開けるようにしてほしいな。収納場所。ああ。治療パッドあった？ここは何？ここはなんだ？あ？フラッシュライトの光を上げて敵を守り闇は消える。はい。ピンポン。
Like Nightingale.
お？取っとこう。ヘッドショットかましたいな。The heart is weakness now? Maybe. あ、雑貨店にいて。これはいいか。我々は闇を見張るもの。お、治療パッド。お、え？カウンターのレディー、フォルチュナを調べろ。おお、パンパン。なんもない。カウンターのレディー・フォルチュナを調べろ。カウンターのレディー・フォルチュナを調べろ。マダムアニエスか。これのどれかかな？ 705-713-717-723。Don't forget upgrade code。全部違うっぽい。なんだレディーフォルチュナって。カウンターってここでいいんだよね。なんか、ワシントン。関係ないよね、多分ね。 レディーフォルチュナってなんだ？ 705 と713。違うかな、さすがに。71。違う。違う。さすがに書いてあることそのままじゃねえか。身体破壊の美麗さ。素晴らしいね。717723。723-717だったっけ？はお？そうね。やっぱ違うわ。ちょっとこれまた見てみるか。カウンターのレディーフォルチュナっていうのが何のことなのかわからないんだけども。迷子。迷子。迷子。I'm lost. What did I do? What did I do?
The solution has to be in here.
In here? Really? 怪しい活動目撃、現場の担当者曰く、茂みの中で何かが動くのを見つけたとのこと。この周辺で足跡が発見されたが、担当者がうっかり踏みつけてしまった。張り込み担当者の訓練が必要。報告すべきことはなし。通常の動物が目撃された程度。日が暮れてからハンターが活動を始めた。密漁か、銃声が聞こえたが、こちらが撃ったものではない。この連中は今後も監視が必要。予想外のことをし出すかもしれない。おう、間違えた。ここで合ってるの？ここに何かがあるってこと？実際原稿も手に入れたしな。構えるボタンが別であるのはすげえ助かるわ。あれさば死体消えたな。これしかないもんね。儀式ってなんだ？なんだ、どうしたらいいんだ？ケイシー。ケイシー。ケイシー Where are you? ケイシーいない。あいつ帰りやがったぞ。どうすんだ儀式って。広いざます。このマップ広いざます。ちょっと練り歩くだけでも楽しいざます。そんなこと言ってる場合じゃない。ここにヒントがあるって？魔女の家もう一回行ってみる？魔女の家どこだ？こんな道通ったっけ？
A lunchbox again.
あら。
Who's leaving these out here?
忘れないで、今日は運が悪かっただけ、人生がダメになったわけじゃない。楽しく過ごしてれば全てを忘れられる。全てを忘れられる。 探索したいけど、ストーリーも気になるざます。ストーリー気になるざますけど、そのストーリーを進めることもできないざます。結果的に探索してるざます。いけたりする？いけねえわ。フットワークはさすがにあれだな。Express time. Yes. What did I do? あ。儀式が魔女の看板になんかしろって話なんだよね。ここ何ここ。いけないか。魔女の看板。ああ。健康。これだよね。看板の中の魔女の肖像、ナイチンゲールの心臓。これマジで戻るんじゃねえか？何？
The Mile High Strangler case. Proud of that one.
ああ。過去の栄光ね。これマジで戻るんじゃねえかな。ちょっと待って、マジでマップ出せるようにしてほしい。それだけでいい。ナイチンゲールの心臓がないといけないんでしょ？要するに。戻れるかな？取りに。マジでケイシーどこ行った？これでマジで戻れるんだったら、ナイチンゲールの心臓を持ってきて、さっきの看板に突っ込むみたいな感じなのかもしんないけど。あ、いなくなってるし。ことか、なんかあったりする？あ、何？明らかにいじられた痕跡がある。信号は経路を変えられていて、我々のものではない発信機が繋げられていた。警報がこちらに届くように修理しておいたが、不安要素であるのは間違いない。調査部のために報告書を作成しておく。誰かが修理を担当するときのため、これをここに残しておく。これを読んでいるなら何らかの工作がされていないか確認すること。安全のために金属のケースで全体を覆うべきかもしれない。そうすればアライグマたちは触れなくなるだろう。アライグマっつうのが、造語かなんかかな。
There's another lunchbox.
あら、みんなで一緒に頑張りましょう。ヒーローらしい活躍を期待してるわ。記憶の断片。原稿の断片。なんで原稿でアップグレードができるのか。人や 安置所にあったっけ？保安管理事務所の、あれどこだ？こっちか？マップめんどくせえな。こっちだ。あ、いけねえわ。じゃあ、なんだ？あ、カックカク。カックカクだった。ちょっと考えとこう。長さのあれだな。走り続けても疲れないっつうのが素晴らしいね。さすが FBI。体力ある。絶対、サイキックパワー持ってるよね、この女の人。サーが。常人の能力じゃねえもんな。完全に、ここ。あっちが何がある？アップグレードアイテムない？あ、Lake House?
Nice talking to you too.
んお
A creepy twig sculpture?
侵入者たちよ、これは渓谷だ。あの湖は火山の噴火はそれともなく地面の陥没でできたカルデラ湖だと言われてる。だがそうではなかったとしたら、自然のものではなく人の手で意図的に作られたものだったら、あの湖は自然の産物ではなく目的を持って作られたものだと思う。湖は隠れ場所になっている。穏やかな水面の下で、秘密の機械がボタンを押されることを待っている。そしてそのボタンを持っているのは湖畔の屋敷に住むあの人たちだ。間違いない。最初の SE 線、本物のカルデラ湖は火山に使われている溶岩。二つ目の SE 線、設計された構造奇妙な機械。え？クリーピー。ここにヒントはある？アイテムでもいいよ。情け。
Hey there, Mr. Deer.
なんで電気消し
You
たの？
remind me of a dream I had.
なんで電気消したんだお前。なんも見えねえじゃねえか。あ？ん？うん。nothing。何もない。
A locked box.
What the
Is that the
thing?
cult of the tree symbol on it? Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
手を洗う。冷蔵庫から鶏肉を出す。うたた寝をする。あ？手を洗う。違うか。手を洗う。洗面台、洗面台、これか。これ何の だから冷蔵庫から鶏肉を出す。豚種をする。豚種ここ？おう。
Notes and ammo. Looks like they're tools of the trade.
ここ広いなんでもって。Fancy padlock. Yeah. テント。テント？うん。これは多分関係ないな。UFO。ヒーローのために用意したこのものはどう？あなたのためだけに用意したんだから。これなんか、あれだね。サーガに対して言ってる感じするね。すごい。なんだろうね、これ。つか、待って、このエリアだけで、あと4つあるってこと？広いな。あ？どこ？ここどこ？あ。この先は？何もない。何もない。ここ？ここ？ Thank you for shopping here. 全くわからん。
These numbers match the ones on the lotto ticket. I don't think this is relevant.
Eh. これ欲しいなぁ。違うか。さすがに違うか。わからん。What did I do? What did I do? ん？一旦マンションの小屋戻るか。セーブをしよう。一旦今日は区切ろう。0時過ぎてる。全然気づかなかった。あっち、この部屋。 どうすんだろう。どうすんだろう。全然わからん。あ、なんか。中断いくつあんの？ 30。これでセーブするか。ね。オッケー。オッケー。わかんねえ、マジで。オーケー。はい。熱っ。ちょっと待ってて、みんな。ソリー。忘れてたわ、トランジション。ちょっと待ってねー。全然わかんねえんだけど、謎解き。よいしょ。ーし。Two missing pictures? Really? Oh my gosh. なんだ？Riddle. 現状ストーリー把握できてるぞ。把握できてるっていうのかな？謎だらけだぞ、でも。気になるが、ストーリー気になるが、ちょっと水飲むね。気になるが、ちょっとどうしようもないな。なんだろう。うっす。で、あとこのゲームやっぱ重い。すっごい、パソパソ温まってる。パソパソが温まってる。すんげーパソパソ温まってる。ちょっと考えないとな。立ち絵があれかもしれない。立ち絵になるかもしれない。楽しいゲーム Yes. 今のところは。For now. That's interesting. For now. 来るか立ち絵がさ。ね。That's even invest. Sorry. Wait. 調査。
There's even investigations.
Investigation. 調査。Yes. Riddle. I like riddle. A little bit. I like riddle. Oh.
I like riddle a little bit.
Huh?
I like riddles a little bit.
Riddles a little bit. Riddle, investigation, puzzle. Yeah. Riddles, puzzles, investigation, investigation. Little bit. Puzzles. Yeah. But difficulty for now. ちょっとこっからどうすりゃいいのかわかんなくなっちゃった。ばあちゃんの肖像画に心臓を突っ込むっていうのは分かったんだけど、心臓って何のことだろうね。それともなんかあれかな、別でインタラクトできるやつがあんのかな。 それ探してみてだな。OK。モノホンの心臓。そうだよね。心臓が何のこと言ってんのかわかんない。おばあちゃん became the billboard. Billboard. Yes. I think too. But,
It seems like I'm using some kind of item for the sign, but I can't find it.
Sign? Come, billboard. そろそろ先に散れてのズミズミ。ラッキーありがとう、ズミズミ。ぼちぼちこっちも区切るけど。There was a hole in the heart. Yes, I think. But I can't find it. Where is heart? The same thing. Billboard sign. Billboard. 同じ意味なんだ。I need find item. Heart? I need find heart or something. Maybe. どっかに多分何かのアイテムがあってそれを使うんだと思う。が、見つからない。ちょっと、また明日さまようか森の中を。Okay! Anyway, I'm calling it today. Call it today. Call it today! It's exploration time. Exploration time. Yes. Okay. I'm calling it today. Call it today. この辺で。Next stream! Tomorrow. Sunday! I'll play continue a long week too. Yeah. Takes more exploration than Resident Evil 4. Takes more. Sorry, takes more. What do you mean takes more? Pop. I see. バイオハザード4よりも探索が必要。明日もらう。ってんだからねー !0 時過ぎちゃったから。気づいたら0時過ぎてた。このゲーム今のところ期待値高めですね。探索とか難しいけど、そっちが難しい分にはまあいいさ。理不尽じゃなきゃいいさ。理不尽と難しいは紙一重だからね。ってところでね、明日もちょっと楽しんでいきましょう。というところで0時過ぎたのねみんなもゆっくり休んでおくんなましということで、これでクリスチャーベタベタセット。わつみのみ